Good morning and good afternoon, kaboomers worldwide. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Boomin, here with the Crypto Daily. It's the voice here, Champagne Crypto. Shout out to Jigger Romes and the rest of the boomers that are tuning in to this live broadcast. Indeed, we're warming up the oven, preheating the crypto broiler here, 450 and beyond. The boomers are entering the box. Champagne here daily, up to bat, swinging on them. Today, we're going to be talking about basic attention token, the BATS, and 0x on our virtual portfolio. Is it time to sell? Do a swap out, get some new coins there, take some profits perhaps. I want to chop it up here with the community portfolio, track it, see how it's doing, and perhaps maybe we take some profits. Some of the coins in our virtual portfolio are booming, like BAT, 0x, and maybe some others. We're going to check it out, and perhaps we'll do a swap out. Shout out to Phil. Shout out to Joey Alex. Shout out to Marco, Cliff, Jigger Romes, and the rest of the boomers. Guys, make sure you're touching the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to that good crypto word that we spread here daily. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. The super chat is open for Baby Champagne's Formula Fun. If you want to show love, drop it in the bucket. $2, $5, $10. It's all appreciated. We welcome it indeed. Let's check out today's mathematics. See how healthy the markets are looking, what coins are booming, which ones are dooming, before we check out our virtual portfolio and question whether it's time to sell. Basic attention, BAT, 0x, and maybe some others as the rest of the boomers tune in to this live broadcast. 9 crypto maniacs here in the box. Hopefully everybody's getting their post notification bells, their ding dings out there. You know how it is, guys. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Let's check out today's math. Let me turn off these coins, show you my screen, and keep on with the kaboom here daily. 112 billion in the markets worldwide, 53.4% on the Bitcoin dominance. We got Bitcoin at 34.16, a little bit slimmer than it was last week, but not too bad. We got Ripple. I don't need to talk about it. Ether. The death of Ether, guys. You know how I'm feeling about it. I came to the realization that I'm gonna probably sell my Ether bag, but not before they try to run this upgrade at the beginning of next month or at the end of this month. You know, I would expect a small little kapump, like I was saying yesterday, and that's about it. So they got about 30 days before I dump them. Hopefully there's a little rise in the price, but this Ether train, I think it's coming to an end, if you ask me. I'm not sure if this Ether upgrade is going to make the cut, as EOS is breathing down Ether's neck. Boom, boom, boom. Shout out to Dan Larimer and the whole squad. Ethereum on steroids at $2.36, up 0.62%. We got Bitcoin Cash at 116, Tether still at $1, Litecoin 33, Tron at 2 cents. EOS versus Tron. I see a lot of people talking about that, and us as well. We see that EOS has the market share as far as dominance with the decentralized apps, stealing it from Ethereum. Ethereum's kind of done with, guys. I don't know. Then I'm also questioning all these Ether ERC20 token that we're virtually holding as well. We're going to be talking about that. Then you got Tron. Looks like 95% of that blockchain is just gambling dApps, and it's looking a little funny bunny, if you ask me. I had some people direct message, not direct, or commenting there in one of the videos, leading me to another video that tries to expose Tron's failures with the coding, or some bugs exposed. I don't know if it's FUD or if it's real. Let me know if you know anything about that. But apparently there's rumors that Tron could have some funny bunniness there in the code. Some funny bunniness. Boom. Stellar at 7 cents. Binance moving like a maniac. It's down today, but Binance has been slugging this whole week. It's up like almost like 20 to 30% this whole entire week. So it's a boomer. Today it's down. Maybe we pick up some more, because Binance is looking like the Amazon of crypto at this moment. Satoshi Vision slipping in the rankings like I expect. Cardano, they're at number 12, slipping in the rankings as we wait patiently for them to debut some sort of functional product at 3 cents. We got Monero at 43, and let me see the rest of these coins here. IOTA at 25 cents, Dash at 66, and then Neo at 693. ETH Classic too, you know, it's up today, which is interesting, but I'm not attracted to ETH Classic lately. I'll be honest with you guys. Not because I just feel like there's way better options, you know. EOS being one of them, and then Tron being another, and then maybe Cardano at this moment. Shout out to Steve, CryptoZilla, Impatient Potato. Cliff Martin says, Bitcoin, Litecoin for the win. That's all I've been focused on this year. Shout out to Cliff Martin, our crypto brother there in the population of the chat box. I'm with you, Cliff. I'm here, and I'm holding these bags, both Bitcoin and Litecoin. And although they don't seem to pump or kaboom the way we want them to, they're steady blue chippers. So, I'm with D-Rock. What's up, everyone there with the biceps? They're looking like strong coins, if you ask me. Impatient Potato, I see you. CryptoZilla, Tick Tick Boom, I see you. And Steve is with Cliff. He's another Litecoin, Bitcoin maniac. Cliff says, Champ, click the 24-hour volume to see what coins are popular. Let's check it out. See who's really moving today. So you got Ethers. Ether always has a lot of volume. Ether always has a volume. Then you got Litecoin. Boom, boom, boom. EOS. Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Qtum, Tron, Dash, Ether Classic, Zcash. So you can see most of these coins are in the green. Not too much pumping. Qtum is moving, and I like, I used to check out Qtum, but I remember trying to get into Qtum, and then there was something about the wallet that kind of turned me off. So I don't know if they fixed that. Shout out to Double X. He says, good morning, my crypto brother. Shout out to Double X. Let me drop a bomb for you there. Boom. Welcome to the box. I see you guys out there. 17 crypto maniacs. Guys, touch the buttons for me. Make sure that we are shaking off the shadow bands. The crypto cucks are out there. We got to do our best to shake them off, keep them at bay. There's always a couple dislikers there, these robo bots. I got to fend them off. I had some bots attacking me on some comments yesterday, acting like they were sending me crypto or something like that. So if you're a funny bunny bot, get out the way before you get sniped out and wasted out of the box immediately. Let's check out which coins are booming today. We got BAT, which is booming up 20% in the past 24 hours. And that's why I'm asking the question, is it time to sell that? Because we're holding a little baggie of basic attention token in our virtual portfolio. If you guys don't know exactly what we're talking about, a few weeks back, the boomers here, we created a portfolio with $10,000 virtual cash. We bought some coins, and we've been managing this portfolio just for fun. It's virtual. It's not real. We just tracking it as if we would have spent 10K on some crypto from scratch. And if you've been following that portfolio, we've had tokens in there like BAT, 0x, Cardano, Monero, Decentraland, and others. And we'll be showing you that portfolio in just a moment. Other tokens that are booming are Icon, up 14, Veritasium, Ravencoin, NEM, and 0x is booming as well. So I'm questioning whether to take some profits. We've been talking about this, when a coin goes up something like 20% per day, and I'm not necessarily interested in just hodling BAT tokens for the long term, it may be a good time to take profits. So, that's what we're questioning here. Of course, it's virtual portfolio. This is, I have, other real bags that we've talked about here, but this, for the purpose of this discussion in this video, we're specifically talking about this virtual portfolio. So, should we sell, make some profits on virtually? Pivx is up. Let's see what's down. Let's see if there's any good discounts and any coins that we like. We got Aurora that's down. I don't know much about that. Odom, Nexo, Hollow Chain, which is a memer. That one we spoke about. That one seems to be like the next chain link as far as being shilled out there on the forums. Revain, Factum, don't know much about that. And then you got Binance, which is down today compared to other coins, which leads me to question if it's time to pick up some more Binance. I know the performance of Binance has been rather stellar, no pun intended, but I'm questioning whether it's going to continue to go up. Right now, Binance is looking like a slugger. I'll be honest with you guys. It's looking like a real slugger. Although I'm a little put off by its centrality, I'm questioning whether we should stack up some more. Decentraland is down to just 1%. I like that coin. But I'll be honest with you guys. I'm starting to question now as the death of Ethereum approaches, because I think at this point it's looking bad for them. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and you know how much I like Ether, and I'll be honest with you, in reality, in the real world, I do have a little baby baggy there, not in this virtual portfolio, but in the real world. We talked about it yesterday, whether I should dump the bags, and I told you guys I'm gonna hold them probably for this last kapump that may happen. But I'm also questioning all these ERC20 tokens. All these ERC20 tokens. If Ether is gonna die, what's going to happen to these ERC20 tokens? I mean, they're going to have to migrate to another chain, right? I don't know. I'm questioning. And a lot of these ERC20, we have a lot of these ERC20 tokens on our virtual portfolio. Things like BAT is an ERC20. 0x is another ERC20. Binance is an ERC20 token. Okay, I could expect these tokens to perhaps, make their own chain or, migrate to another platform, another blockchain. Let me know what you guys think about it. If Ether's going to die, which I think a lot of you guys could agree, it's not looking good with Ether and its upgrades. Again, we've said this a few times. Dan Larimer compared upgrading the Ether blockchain to changing a engine in a moving car. It's probably something that's just not going to happen. And I was tuning in to more information about this, what's going to be Ether 2.0, they're saying, because, now every other month, they're saying there's a new upgrade out there, and it never really delivers. And apparently this new plan, it's going to take several months to roll out, and they're going to basically create a new chain, or I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but they've kind of lost me, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what it is. D-Rock says, I'm with you, champ. I'm not messing with anything built on ETH. That's what I'm questioning, what's going to happen to these tokens? Like Binance, for instance, a great token, right? It's been holding its value very well. And I like what the Binance crews, how they're moving, the fact that they're moving to a decentralized exchange. They just announced that they're accepting credit cards for crypto or credit card payments for crypto. And stuff like that. But, I'm questioning whether, if Ether dies, what's going to happen? They're going to have to migrate into a new chain. Something like Decentraland, for instance, really great token. I like it. I'm interested in the tech, virtual reality getting land or whatnot. But if Ether dies, where's Decentraland going to go? They can easily, theoretically, I guess, move over to another blockchain like EOS. So what do you think it's going to happen out there? Shout out to Pepe El Toro Kaboom. What's up with the Cash App from the Twitter CEO? It's a little funny bunny. I don't know. The fact that you need to do KYC to send and your Bitcoin that you bought there on the Cash App, it seems like they try to lock you in and hold your bag. You don't really hold the private keys out there. So you could check out our stream yesterday to get more information on that. We did a whole stream about that. Cliff Martin says, Qdom trades its market cap almost every day. There you go. Boom. My Veritasium's up. Congratulations. Cliff says, sell the bats. Original Copy says, what up, champ? Cliff says, bats for Binance. Definitely thinking about that. Original Copy says, how about ICX booming today? Absolutely. And we've talked about it in the past. I like Icon, that Korean Ethereum. Had a nice pump yesterday. I think it's up today as well. Cliff Martin says, sell the ETH for the Ethereum Classic. Apparently Google's funding Ethereum Classic, champ. Wow. Okay. I mean, I didn't hear about that, but I know that Hoskinson, who's behind IOHK, and, they work on ETH Classic. I saw some headlines that they were meeting with Google and discussing tech. So I don't know exactly what that means. Steve says, where do you see that, Cliff? Yeah, I want to know about that. I did see, in the past, a few months ago, a headline stating that, IOHK and Charles Hoskinson, it's Input Output Hong Kong, which is, I guess, like an incubator for blockchains. They work on Cardano and ETH Classic. They met with Google, apparently. So I don't know exactly what that meeting was for. So maybe, they were talking about funding ETC. I don't know. Silver Crypto out there says, boys, get your EOS coins while they're cheap. This thing's going to the moon. EOS is about to knock Ethereum out the box. It's number 4 now. Okay, Ethereum's, again, if anybody still believes in the future of Ethereum, please make your case, because I like Ether, guys. I don't want to abandon. Ether's like, the first mover as far as decentralized app, and, it warms my heart. I'm still kind of cuddly there with the ETH, which is funny bunny, guys. And I don't want to be so funny bunny. I don't want to be a baby bear cup. I really don't want to be cuddling with my ETH bag. Although I have been. I've been cuddling up, snuggling with the little baby bear. But, someone, convince me here. D-Rock says, big question is, how will the tokens built on ETH upgrade to Cardano or EOS and not crash their program? Not sure if they have to rebuild from the ground up. I have no idea, D-Rock, the answer to that question. My assumption is that it could happen, but I'm not the techie, so I'm not sure how difficult it is or it's not. I have no idea. But I would assume being that there is more functionality in Cardano and EOS, perhaps it would be easier to rebuild there than it is on ETH, you know, so I don't know. I think that there's more options, so I feel like there's more of a canvas, and it may be easier to function and have more upgrades on either of those two platforms as opposed to ETH. Shout out to Cliff, says he heard that from Bitcoin Ben as far as the Google funding Ethereum Classic. Okay, we'll have to look into it. Yeah, like Steve said, absolutely. The Mikester says, no, Ethereum Classic was the worst pickup of my life. Luckily, I changed it for the Litecoin. There you go. We had Ether Classic in our virtual portfolio, and we decided to dump it as well as soon as we saw that the hash power on the blockchain was weaker than the split that occurred when some miners tried to run the Ethereum upgrade last month while they weren't supposed to. Even that like kind of fork or that mistake had more hash power than ETH Classic. So kind of put me off. We dumped the bags, and I'm not missing it. But we're getting word here that apparently there's rumors that they're going to be funded by Google. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll have to look into it. Fitness Elite says, did I miss what you said the problem with BAT is? There is no problem with BAT out there, Fitness. The reason I'm considering selling it is that it's up today a lot, 20% in the past 24 hours. And I just explained earlier that, I like BAT, and we have it in our virtual portfolio. As a community here, we created a portfolio with $10,000, and we bought some BAT in that portfolio. Now it's up, so we're questioning whether to sell it, take some profits, and go into another coin that may be on discount today. Always sell when it's green and buy when it's red is our personal opinion. Again, we're not crypto advisors. We're not your crypto daddy out here. We're just we're having fun here with a virtual portfolio as a community. Shout out to Cliff Martin with the $2 Canadian out there. Boom! Let me throw a bomb for you out there, Cliff, our crypto brother, always booming here in the box. I appreciate you. Let me throw a little coin, a couple dollars off the ceiling for you. $2 there in the super chat for Baby Champ's Muscle Milk Fun. Indeed, the champ has whey protein in his formula. The young champer, he's getting young. He's got protein, and he's looking like a boomer out there. Shout out to the young champion. Thank you, Cliff Martin, for showing love to the Nakamoto family here and all the brothers in the box, Baby Champ. I appreciate you, Cliff. Thank you so much. Guys, the super chat is open. If you like to see champagne boom, if you want champagne to continue booming, drop a little in the bucket right now. You need to know that YouTube, the PC police, is after us, and they've demonetized some of our videos, and the shadow ban is real. Cliff Martin will tell you. I appreciate you, Cliff. Fitness says, okay, thanks. I was just getting late to the show. It's all good, Fitness. Welcome to the box out here. I've never seen you before, but welcome here. It's a community of crypto boomers out there worldwide. Whether it's up or down, we're out here spreading that positive energy. Indeed. So let's check out this virtual portfolio. Boom. Let me turn off these dollars. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm tracking this on Crypto Coin Count. This is a free website. You don't have to sign up to anything. You could build up a portfolio and track it here. And you could see the coins that we're holding in our bag. So the portfolio's down, okay, because the markets were down. We created this portfolio somewhere when Bitcoin was around $4,000. So we're at, the market is at a loss. We've done some swap outs. And we sold Ether Classic. We got more bits, and we got more Binance. And I think we sold some other toy. You'd have to see the prior videos, but we've made some movements. Anyhow, today we're thinking, if you can see the coins that we have, and I'll show you the distribution here on the charts, so you can see it in a nice pie chart. We always have, in my opinion, you should always have 50% of your bag in Bitcoin. You know how I feel about the bits. It's tried, true, and tested. And that's how confident I am about Bitcoin. So we have about 41% of our bag here in Bitcoin. Cardano, about 8.5%. 0x at 7.7%. Binance at 14.5%. Monero at 4.8%. Decentraland, which I like. But I'm questioning what's going to happen with this token. This is one that's built on top of Ethereum. We have it at 5.4% of our portfolio. Chainlink, we've sold some Chainlink after it boomed, we have now it's 4% of our portfolio. Then BAT is about 5% of our portfolio. And finally, Augur is about 8.3% of our portfolio. That's another ERC20 token. So now I'm starting to realize that we're really heavy on the ERC20s out there. Kaboom! Queen's Races for Baby Champs Monster Milk. Thank you, Queen's Races, another crypto brother here showing love here in the population of the chat box. Thank you so much, Baby Champs, whey protein, muscle milk out there. We'll continue feeding the young boomer. I appreciate Queens, Cliff Martin, and anybody else dropping here a little bit of fiat in the bucket. Let me drop a couple more dollars for you. I appreciate you. If you're a broke boomer and you don't have $2, change that immediately, but just drop a comment here in the population of the chat box that's positive, and that'll charge us up as well. Fitness Elite says, I've been a subscriber for a while, just don't comment much. All right. So welcome to the box, and congratulations from coming out of the crypto closet. A lot of silent lurkers out there scared to drop a little comment. Show love to the champ. It's all good. I want to spread that crypto love, and I want the crypto brothers to continue expanding and growing. Shout out to Queens once again, and shout out to Cliff Martin. I appreciate you. So, guys, what do you think here? Any suggestions? And I'll explain to you what I'm considering. Like the title of the video says, boom, hold up, boom. Original copy with $1.99, kaboom out there. Showing love. Boomers are catching the back out here. They're firing behind me. Boom, boom, boom. Let me drop another fiat off the ceiling. Drop a sniper rifle. And let's snipe out a baby bear, a funny bunny. Why not? Let's snipe out those funny bunnies. Boom! We're separating the men from the mice here, the pits from the poodles. Guys, the feast from the famine. Daily. Shout out to Copy, Races, Martin. I see you guys. Boom, boom, boom. The energy's correct this morning. I appreciate all you maniacs. Thanks once again. So I'll tell you guys, I'm considering selling the bats. Okay, selling the bats, and maybe picking up some more Cardano, maybe some more Binance, and I even considered some of that Beam coin, because I'm hearing that Litecoin may partner with Beam, the Mimblewimble coin, but unfortunately that's not going to be an option because this website doesn't track Beam. So even if we wanted to get into Beam, for some reason it's not listed here. So you know, we'll just have to skip that until perhaps maybe they add it. That's what it is. So let me know what you think. I'm thinking of swapping out, of selling some bats. You can see that the BAT token today alone is up 20%. It's up about almost 10% in the past 24 hours. And let's see the current price of BAT token actually over here in CoinMarketCap. And BAT token, if you don't know what this is, basic attention token, this works with the Brave browser, which is a internet browser that has ad blockers. And if you should choose to turn on the ads on that Explorer, there's a way to get more BAT tokens for being served these ads. So basically you get tokens for being advertised too, which is cool. If you ask me, I'm not using it. Let me know if you guys have used it, but I know that there's a significant amount of people that use the Brave browser with this BAT token. This is an ERC20 token. So, you know, I'm questioning it again. You know, I don't know. It's up 20% today. It's at 12 cents. So I feel like it'd be a great time to take some profits. You can see here on our crypto portfolio that we have 4,000 BAT tokens, which is worth about $494. Let's say 500 bucks. So I'm considering at least selling half of it, right? You know, selling half of it, taking that, you know, $250 and perhaps dumping it into, let's say, Cardano and Binance right now are my two picks. Being that, you know, Cardano is nothing but hype, right now. But, you know, I think the price is low, and I'm speculating that it may work. But again, it's just speculation. There's no actual solid proof. You know, it's more of a gamble. You could see Binance is down today, and Decentraland's down today as well. So, you know, I'm questioning maybe even getting some more Mana tokens. Although I haven't noticed Mana moving that much. Boomers come out of the foxholes and hit the like button. Indeed, Queen's Races. Indeed. Cliff says, kaboom. John Dangle's here. Wow, it's been a while. I see you, John. Kaboom copy. I haven't seen you in a while, says John. I'll tell you, John, I'm here every single day. The shadow ban is real out there. The PC police is after Champagne. I'm booming too hard for them. And it looks like I may have ruffled a few feathers out there. You know, if you're not in line with the PC narrative out there, they'll snipe you out the box. But it's all good. Welcome back to the population, John. Let me ask you, did you get your post notification bell today, or did you just happen to see the champ on your search results on YouTube? Cliff Martin says, more bits, more bits, more bits. Boom, 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 boom. Indeed. Let me throw that explosion for you, that kapump, kaboom. Throw little coins off the ceiling out there. I love the more bits. Champ, isn't NASDAQ supposed to use the BAT token in the future? I don't know, Queens. I've never heard of that. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. Lucian says, BAT has a real use case. Lucian says, I would keep it. Derek McLean says, baby champ would want Binance. All right. Mark says, Brave is the best browser out there, champ. Yeah. And I said that there is a significant amount of people that are using that browser. I myself haven't used it, so I can't, you know, say it's good or bad, but I've definitely heard good things. I haven't heard anything bad about it. So indeed, Cliff said he got notified. Lucian, I do agree with you. BAT has a real world use case, and I like it. But I'm questioning whether it's a good time to take some profits, get another coin that perhaps may be on a discount today. And if BAT goes down, because it's going to go down, right? It's not going to continue to pump. There's going to be a little valley. There's peaks and there's valley. Maybe we can get back into it and you know, get back into that coin when the price goes down at a discount. I don't know, you know, but I do see at a 20% pump over the 24 hours, I think it would be wise to take some profits. We talked about this even yesterday when we talked about Bitcoin going to its all-time high, you know, when it was 15, 16, 17, 18. Did you guys take some profits? You know, I know a lot of the boomers didn't because they expected to keep going. They're like, oh, this has a real use case. I want to keep the bits. And of course, but if things pump overnight so much, you know, it would be wise to take a little off the table. It's the wise thing to do, is what we've learned here. Again, this is our personal opinion. We're not crypto pros out here, but this is what we're gathering here as a community. John says, I just started enjoying my Bitcoin and stopped for a while, but now BTC's low. I'm thinking of coming back. This is the future. Indeed, indeed. We're still here, so we're believers out there. I mean, you know, as low as things have gone, and, you know, the price did crash. I mean, Bitcoin still has, you know, it's still worth $3,500. So, I mean, it's not a cheapie out there. It's still worth more than gold. So, you know, indeed, this is the future. Queens did take profits at $17,000. There you go. And I'm glad that you did. And I'm sure you're glad as well. So, you know, let this be a lesson. You know, don't get too greedy. If you like a coin, don't fall in love with it. And if it's up a lot significantly more than it usually is, it may be a right time to take a little profits. Let me know if you disagree or if you see things differently. Also, let me know which coins do you think we should swap the bats out, and perhaps 0x. Let's check out 0x over here and see what the price is today, because my understanding it's booming as well. Icon is up, Raven coin, and there you go. 0x is moving. It's about 5%. So, you know, this one is one that you could consider, we could consider maybe holding on to. And the reason I got into 0x to begin with is because their partnership here with the Coinbase Earn. I'll tell you that it really compelled the champ to at least throw a little baggy on it, because I'm questioning, you know, why would Coinbase be partnering with 0x and giving out free 0x to educate people about that token if they didn't have a plan with it in the future? Now, on the other hand, I'm questioning it because it's an ERC20 token, the same way that BAT is. You know, will these tokens be able to survive if Ether just doesn't hit that upgrade and it dies? Because I'm not feeling confident about Ether. So if the head of that pyramid is not secure, the rest of it may not be able to hold up. So I'm questioning whether if those coins, BAT and 0x, will survive maybe on another chain. We don't know. Okay, so maybe I'll take a little, sell some of the 0x that we have here. We have currently 3,000 0x valued about $694. So maybe we could sell half of that. I don't know. I don't think 0x is that great. I don't know about Coinbase. They haven't been lapped they have been lapped by Binance already, right? You know, they have been, you know, Binance, absolutely. And we're thinking of getting some more Binance, I'll tell you that. You know, but I wouldn't I wouldn't write off Coinbase. You know, they're in the US, and they're you know, one of the top US exchanges, and a lot of people use them. So I wouldn't write them off. Coinbase is biased in favor of ETH and ERC tokens. You may make a point, and I wonder why. You know, maybe they ended up throwing a big bag at ETH at the beginning, and now it's just not performing. It's not looking good for ETH, guys. I'll be honest with you. Could someone please, you know, convince me to snuggle up here with the ETH? Because I definitely want to snuggle with the baby bear ETH, but it probably isn't the smartest thing to do out there, boomers. So I'm considering these two movements, guys. Let me show you show you the portfolio again. So being that BAT is up completely booming, I think for sure I'm going to sell half of the bag there. Okay, let me know if you disagree. I know someone says to keep it. Lucian disagrees. Okay, and that's one person. I respect Lucian out there, another crypto brother. I'm not against BAT, Lucian. I'm thinking it's the time to swap out at least 50%. I'm thinking of maybe getting some Cardano or some Binance. Those are the two tokens right now that I'm really focused on. Maybe even Mana, Decentraland, but I haven't been seeing any major movements with Mana. And being that it's another ERC20, you know, I don't know. I'm also considering swapping out 0x, and maybe I can swap out 0x and get some Bitcoin. Because you know how I feel about bits. I know you guys think that's boring, but more bits, and more kabooms, guys. Mineable cryptocurrencies are the safest bet. The utility tokens and securities are risky business. I do agree with that. They're riskier. I don't know if they're risky business, but yes, I would say that they're riskier than the POWs. Proof of works. Queen says, sell that 0x and snuggle up with Neo and wait for the kapump. Neo, really? Let's look at the price of Neo out here. I'm not convinced with Neo, and I'll tell you, I have a baby bag there with Neo in the real world scenario that I've been hodling silently there, getting some of those gas tokens, but I'm not convinced nowadays to get more Neo. And is it at a discount today? Not really. It's, you know, I'm not convinced with Neo, guys, and I have Neo already. It's at 692. It's, you know, at basically at AntShares prices. I'll skip on Neo for today. I'm not hating on Neo permanently, but I'll skip on it. Someone said, was it Marlon Jones yesterday says Neo 2.0, that they're going to do an announcement or something like that. So yeah, I mean, I got to keep that on my watch list. Neo. Cliff said more bits. D-Rock says Neo has the attention for a pump for sure. So you go, D-Rock is agreeing. So, you know, and now I'm reminded of what Marlon was talking about yesterday, this Neo convention or some sort of an announcement that they're doing in March 15th, I believe, or was it February 15th? And they're expecting maybe a little pump. So you know how it is, buy the rumor, sell the news. Timmy Timmerman says Bitcoin private, question mark. No, I'm not into any of these little funny bunny Bitcoin forks. I'm going to keep it honest with you, Timmy. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision and the other one, you know, private, gold. There's too many of them. They're not sexy to me. I'm not convinced. Maybe first mover advantage matters a lot, like in Bitcoin's case, says Lucian. It does. It does. And that's why I've had a lot of confidence in Ethereum. But, you know, it's not really like looking that good. I'll be honest. I feel like everything's going to drop when BTC drops. Yeah, I mean, of course, if BTC drops, most things will drop. Yes. Cleopatra's here saying Bitcoin at 33.63 with overall declining volume suggests going down. It may. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it does go down. And, you know, for the short term, it may go down. But what we're here for is the long kaboom, the long snipe. So we're not concerned. If Bitcoin goes to 5K, Neo will be more like 12K, maybe more. That could be true. But before Bitcoin pumps, it's probably it's going to drop probably. Nothing convincing showing BTC to be bullish. We need another big dump. Says original copy. You may be right. You may be right. At this moment, you may be right. What this virtual portfolio, we're not going to be selling out to fiat. So we're just going to keep hodling different cryptos and try to increase our crypto wealth. So, you know, being that the market could go down, it's always smarter to keep Bitcoin because, you know, Bitcoin is the leader. Everything follows Bitcoin's lead. I'm waiting on the day I wake up and Bitcoin's 25% up. Yeah, that would be a good thing. So let's do it, guys. I'm going to definitely sell some of... what should I sell first? What do you think is more important to sell here? 0x or BAT? Answer my question out there, guys. What's the first move here? What should be the priority? To sell the BAT? BAT is up more than 0x. So I would say probably BAT. But let me know. Copy says BAT. Yeah, I think so too, Copy. Cliff says BATs. Okay. Sell both. Yeah, they aren't that good. Yeah, I'm considering selling both, Derek. I definitely am. I'm just saying which one should I approach first. Queens just picked up $200 more in Bitcoin. Love the bits. Sell 0x. Okay. An article said Mt. Gox sold lots of Bitcoins last year and they will continue this year to do so. Yeah, you know, what can we do about that? You know, Mt. Gox. D-Rock says some analysts and traders think when Bitcoin makes its bull run and ends the bear, most alts won't go up with it. You're probably to a certain extent right, but you know, what does it say? Rising tides lift all boats. So I don't know. I'm going to do this, guys. What do you think about this swap out? BAT, half of the BATs. So, I mean, we don't completely abandon the BATs completely because I do agree with Lucian that there is a use case scenario with BATs and I see people using it. That's for sure. So how about taking half of BATs and buying some more Binance? Binance is down and it's having a good run. I would say that, you know, most people are feeling the Binance flow lately. So, you know, and I've been convinced with Binance, you know, you can't, if the numbers are there and it's performing, you can't deny it. So, you know, it is what it is. I still have my apprehensions with Binance and its centrality, but, you know, I like that. Let the winners ride. Yeah, I don't like the centrality. I like the fact that they're going to go towards decentralized exchanges and the movements that they're making. And then indeed, they're behaving like winners. News, Coinbase to award Brave browser enthusiasts with BAT tokens. Hold on to BAT, says Cleopatra. Well, that's probably why BAT tokens are booming today. So that's more reasons for me to, you know, sell the news. And then I'll get back into it, you know, after the hype dies down. So I'll keep half my BAT tokens, but I'm going to sell half of them, take some profits, guys. The bats have their own cave. Dump it. BNB is doing good lately. BNB looks good for real short term, says Copy. Okay, yeah, I mean, I could see that. I said at least short to midterm. I'm not convinced for the long term just yet, but it's looking good regardless. D-Rock says, I think it could happen. I know I'm done with these alts and ICO pump coins. I want to see BTC one more. See BTC one more of the market. Okay. Original Copy says, but then it'll sell down. Looks like it's forming a cup, which will lead to a handle. So I'll hold up on Binance. So you would hold up on Binance. Someone said Neo out there. I don't know. I'm still feeling good about Binance, though. I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm not crazy about the charts. I know Copy follows charts and stuff like that. And I think to a certain extent the charts will work. But with something, you know, so new like crypto, and, you know, I'm not 1,000 convinced with these charts. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I follow the Trading View maniacs, but I think some of it is just fancy talk. It doesn't really apply on all instances. It's not the same as the legacy system. But, hey, maybe I'm wrong. Binance has earned it. Get a fair side of very Says Cliff. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swap out half these bats. So we got 4,000 bats. I'm gonna sell 2,000 of them, and that'll be about $243, let's say. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy more Binance. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. So I'm gonna add $243 of Binance token on top of this. On top of this portfolio. So let's go ahead and remove 2,000 from here. That'll leave us at $2,000. Hold on, before I do that, let me see. Let me hit refresh and get the latest information of the prices out here. So we got 494 worth of so that's $247 that we're gonna get of Binance. Okay. So let me go ahead and do that and add $247 worth on top of Binance. So we got 166 Binance coins. 13, 14. And bear with me, guys, as I do this mathematics. I want to make sure that we do this correctly. So we should have about $1,560 worth of Binance. If you're just tuning in, we're selling BAT and we're picking up some more Binance tokens, which should put us around, I'll tell you guys exactly how much we'll end up with. A little less than 200 tokens. Let me share my screen so you can. So it's about 197, I would say. Boom. There you go. So now we have 197 Binance tokens. So we virtually, this is our virtual portfolio. We had 4,000 BAT tokens. We took some profits, sold half of it, about $250 worth, and moved it over to Binance. And now we have 197 Binance tokens. Currency 365 with the $10 super chat. Boom! Thank you, Currency, a YouTuber out there booming daily. Guys, follow Currency. I see you on fire with the videos out there covering world currency politics out there in the Middle East or whatnot. I don't get a chance to check out all the videos, but I see your headlines. I see you're making moves out there. He says, Vertcoin, kaboom, Litecoin, little brother, boom. I appreciate you. You know I got the lights out there, Currency. Indeed. And this Mimblewimble, perhaps them upgrading with the Mimblewimble protocol may be a good thing, making Litecoin a privacy chain. Thank you, Currency, for the $10 super chat. Let me drop another bomb for our brother. Guys, make sure you follow Currency. He's one of the few crypto YouTubers that stops by and shows love out there. He's not scared of kaboom here with the best of them. I appreciate you, Currency. Thank you so much. Guys, the super chat's open. If you want to show love to the champ, to baby champ, and his formula fun with a little whey protein in it. Indeed, I'm not playing games. It does have whey protein for the young champers. Please drop it here in the bucket. Throw $1, $2, $10, $20, whatever you got would be appreciated. If you're a broke boomer, change it and stop being broke. And in the meantime, drop a positive comment here. Thank you once again to Currency 365. D-Rock says, off the subject, sorry, champ, anyone using an app for macros, looking for one I can input my daily caloric intake, protein, fat, carbs, percent, get my daily meal plan with the recipes. I think I used an app before called Macros. I think there was one that I used before called Macros. And then, of course, MyFitnessPal is what most people use. Currency says, no problem, bro. We're all blessed. Yes, we're all blessed indeed out there, Currency. Bless you and bless those here in the population of the chat box, all our crypto brothers indeed. Cliff Martin says, boom, champ, making moves indeed, indeed. Currency with the currency, says Queens. Yeah, guys, check out Currency. He's booming out there. His channel keeps growing, and he's making movements. I appreciate him showing love, and you know, show him love as well. So let's consider what we do next here, guys. I'm considering, you know, maybe making a little safer move and swapping out 0x, taking maybe some 0x profits and maybe getting some more Bitcoin, because you know how I feel, more bits, and more bits, guys. You know, I know it's not as exciting as other coins, but you know, I'm treating this virtual portfolio like if it was real, and I want to, you know, follow my own personal opinion of getting more Bitcoin. So, you know, that's, I think, what I'm going to do. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if you have a better idea. I'm considering selling 0x, and you can see again here in our virtual portfolio, we own about $3,000, excuse me, 3,000 0x coins, which is about $700 worth. Let me know how you feel about selling half this bag into Bitcoin. Derek, I know Derek doesn't care about Bitcoin. He said no more Bitcoin. We got Bitcoin the first time. But what I could say no more Binance. We got Binance a few times already too. So, you know, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Derek. I mean, I like Bitcoin. So, my idea is to stack bits here too. So, you know, maybe, you know, if someone can come up with a Bitcoin is a sleeper, says Cliff. Yeah, you know, I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, guys. You know how it is. I like Bitcoin probably more than Derek likes Binance. Mega Bear says, amen. Indeed. Cliff Martin says, God bless. Indeed. God bless the boomers. Yeah, but Binance is proving itself. Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing. We just got Binance, Derek. What do you want? You want me to dump the entire portfolio on Binance? If it was up to Derek, if the whole portfolio just had Binance there. I like Binance, but you know, I like Bitcoin better, guys. Should I sell 0x? We have 0x here, 694. Should I sell half this bag, which would be, you know, about 345 bucks or something like that, and dump it into Bitcoin? I think I'm going to do it. Derek says yes, just the whole entire portfolio. Derek's about to put the whole house on Binance. Derek should just work for Binance at this point and be one of their promoters. Derek says EOS. I don't know. You know, I like EOS. You know, I like EOS. It's not at a bad deal today. But here's the thing with EOS. Like, how much of big strides is it going to make compared to other coins? Like, EOS, you know, at this point, I think it's going to take over Ether, yes. But, you know, are we going to wake up one day and see a 20% pump on EOS? I'm not sure, you know. But other coins that are, like, in above the top 15, you know, like, or even above the top 10, they can move quicker. Derek wants to enjoy some R&B with the money he got from Binance. Cliff Martin's calling you Derek CZ McLean, like the CEO of Binance. Derek says all that Ether money will flow into EOS. Yeah, you're right. To a certain extent, I think you're right. I think a lot of that Ether money will flow into EOS. But I'm not attracted to EOS right now more than Bitcoin. I'm gonna do a safe move out there, guys. I'm gonna get some more bits. I mean, I like EOS and everything, but you know, being that we only got 1.09 bits, I would like to see this closer to 1.25 bits, and hopefully we can grow this and get, you know, maybe eventually 1.5 bits here, because the name of the game is filling those BTC bags. Indeed, Mega Bear. Don't get too excited with Binance or any of these other coins. I would say, guys, Bitcoin is still the leader. Binance has been around for what, a year or two, and it's sexy and it's great, and we got it in our portfolio. I'm not mad at Binance, but it's not Bitcoin. It ain't the bits out there. It ain't the decentralized, immutable blockchain that is booming with the best of them. Every day that Ether dies, EOS will win. That's true. Don't forget about number 1. Yeah, I like, I'm going to say, I'm going to go. I know it's boring for Derek, and that's cool, and I respect that, but it ain't boring for me. Be honest with you. I want more bits. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to dump this entire 0x bag, but I'm going to take some profits here from 0x that it's up today, almost 5%. So we got 3,000 0x. Maybe take 50% of that and then dump it into Bitcoin. Let me do some math here. Let's see exactly how much we would have to move over. So half of 694 is 347. And we currently have 3716 worth of Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and do that. 0x. So we're shaving off half of it. Now we got 1500 and we're adding it to Bitcoin. A little bit more, almost that's see, I like this. There's more Bitcoin than I thought. It's almost 1.19 Bitcoin that we're gonna end up with, guys. That's about right. There you go. So we're ended up here with 1.19 Bitcoin. So another 0.1 Bitcoin we got out of that. So why not? And there it is. This is our current portfolio. It's worth $9,060. And this is what we're in. We didn't get any new coins, but we got more Binance and we got more Bitcoin, and we took a little bit of profits from our BAT token and from our 0x token. This is our community portfolio. Again, this is a virtual portfolio. It's not real. It's just for the purposes of education and entertainment. We're not pros. We're learning as we go, and we're doing this for fun and also to sharpen our blades. Now let's look at our token distribution here on a chart. Our coin spread. And there it is. Almost half the bag in Bitcoin, and that's how I like. We got a big bag of Binance there. We still got Cardano, and we still got Augur. You know, Augur, I like Augur, but there's another ERC20 token, and we're very ERC20 token heavy. Even Binance is a ERC20. So it's something we want to keep in mind for the future. I don't want to be so ERC20 token heavy. And I'll definitely, I'm going to be considering for future trades, and we're not day traders, so now we're not going to be doing this every day. Maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks. I think last week we did something like in Monday. It's been almost 2 weeks since we've done a trade. Anyhow, I will consider for the future getting, I wanted to look into Beam, and like I said, Beam, which is that Mimblewimble coin, and it's very cheap now, but it's just it's a shame that Crypto Coin Count hasn't listed it yet. So even if we wanted it, we aren't supposed to, we wouldn't be able to track it. Half the pie is ERC20. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Cliff. It's ERC20, so like, you know, I want to adjust that. You know, I'm starting to realize that if we get a dump, the bits might be a good hold along with Binance. Yeah, that's why we're heavy both on Binance and Bitcoin. Will we ever take profits out of BTC? I'm not sure. I'm not planning for that. But it's something we could consider. But I'm not something I was really thinking about. You know, because in real life, guys, I really am not interested in fiat. Now, if Bitcoin goes up 25% in 24 hours, it may be a smart move to, you know, maybe take it out and, you know, get a little fiat profit there virtually, right? Queen's Racist says, yeah, 2 Bitcoin sounds fair. I'm surprised EOS hasn't fell under $2. Kind of impressed. But I think what Derek is saying is, I agree with him. I think a lot of the ETH money is going to move over to EOS because most people are starting to realize that ETH is a sinking ship. All these promises by Vitalik And, you know, finally, I think most people are starting to realize that it's full of soy. It's full of soy, guys. Looking malnourished out there, guys. Never take profits from Bitcoin, says Queens. I can respect that. Yeah, but if it goes up 25, 30% in 24 hours, it may be good to just take some profits, wait for it to go back down and buy back in, you know. But again, we're not day traders. And, you know, I'm not here to do that. You know, maybe we touch this at most once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. D-Rock wants us to do it once a month, but definitely it's not going to be every single day. Absolutely not. Marlon Jones is up here. I see you, Marlon. Boom. Welcome back to the box. We just sold some of our basic attention tokens in 0x. We swapped out BAT. We took some profits. We bought some Binance, and then we swapped out 0x. And we got some more Bitcoin. We wanted to get some Beam. I know you're a Beam maniac, Marlon, but unfortunately, this crypto coin count portfolio tracker doesn't allow us to track Beam right now. They haven't updated it yet, so we can't get into it. Take profits from BTC. Who asked that? Go back in the foxhole. I see you. He says, no, Derek, unless it's 2020. Yeah, I mean, unless it goes like substantially high and over in the 24 hours, like if it goes 30, 40% in 24 hours, I would consider taking some fiat and then, you know, buying back as soon as it dips down. But I doubt that. And I'm here rocking with Queens. It's like, you know, I'm holding these bits to at least 2020, guys. This thing is going to pump like no other. I think so. Get some Beam and Grin and store the BTC. Stack that BTC bag. Marlon knows what's going on. You know, Derek thinks it's boring, but, you know, I'm not here for entertainment, guys. Not just solely for entertainment. I'm here to boom long gun, whether it's virtually or realistically, and both. The kapump is real. Indeed, Cliff. So I'll show you guys this coin spread once again. This is our coin spread from our bag. This is how our bag is looking. This is how it's spread out. You can see we got most of the bag in Bitcoin, and we got a nice little almost 20% there in Binance, and we got a few other tokens, and you guys could see it on a spreadsheet over here, cryptocoincount.com. This is a good little website, easy to use. You don't have to sign up or do an email or anything like that, and you could check out, you know, store a portfolio here. And this is what we have. Just to repeat, we got Bitcoin, 1.19 Bitcoin, 197 Binance, 21,000 Cardanos, 57 Augers, 15,000 Decentraland, 10 Moneros, 1,000 Chainlinks, 1,500 0x, and 2,000 basic attention tokens. So that's what it is, guys. I think that I'll end the broadcast here. You know, it's been almost an hour, and we swapped out, and we checked our portfolio. It's worth 9,000. We're still down from the original 10K when we got into this, but you know, bear in mind that Bitcoin and the whole market has decreased more than 10% since we got into this, I believe. The only reason I say take profit in Bitcoin is because by the end, I want to see how much more Bitcoin we will have from smart investing. Yeah, you got a point. You know, I'm not necessarily interested in taking fiat profit, like I said, but, you know, I'll consider it if it's something that's so significant that you can't ignore. Marlon says, was on True's live stream yesterday, and valid point was made. If you are currently buying and holding Bitcoin at 3,500, 3,000, 2,500, etc., your buy price won't matter when Bitcoin is trading at 50K or 100K. Absolutely. I completely agree with that. Hodl the bit, says Marlon. I agree. Absolutely. Let me drop a bomb for that. More bits, more bits, more bits. Boom. And coins off the ceiling. Champ, will you be doing two live streams tomorrow? I plan on doing that, yeah. I do it every Friday, so we'll be doing 2 live streams. The crypto live stream in the morning, and then soon thereafter, we'll do a self-improvement broadcast. We usually talk about crypto diet and exercise, and lately we've had open discussions, some conspiracy theories or whatnot, so it's more like a open talk for the boomers to congregate and talk about things that are ancillary to crypto. Queens agrees with you, Marlon. And Revolutionist, our Cardano general, tuning in a little late today before we tune out. Welcome back out here, Revolutionist. We sold BAT tokens, 0x tokens, and we swapped them out for some Binance and some more Bitcoin. We considered Cardano, we considered Mana, we considered Neo and Beam, but we ended up with more bits and more Binance. Let's do a live stream at the gym. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I've thought about that before, but I'm not sure if my gym will allow me to do that. I'm buying every $500 dip in Bitcoin. One Bitcoin order on Gemini at 3,000, 2,500, and 2,000. You have them ready to fire. I see you, Marlon. You got that sniper scope on automatic. Let's do a live stream in the gym. I read that. So let's pray for a 2K Bitcoin price. You know, I don't know if I wanted to go that low, Marlon. I'll be honest with you. But I can see why some people are ready to, you know, buy a 2K because you believe in it long term. I just don't know if I want to see it go that low. I would like to see a little spike. I don't want to see it go any lower than 3,000. But a $2,000 price is realistic. It could happen. So, you know, don't panic out there, boomers, if that happens. I do agree with Marlon. What does it matter if you got it at 3,000 or 2,500 if there's going to price will eventually be at 50 or 100K? Again, that's what we're hoping for. I heard that Binance is planning on working with Ripple Rapid in some way. Never heard of that. I never heard of that, but you know, I don't have my attention focused on the rips. So, you know, I don't want to hear it, but keep us updated. Don't panic, buy the shit out of it at 2K. Yeah, you know, I agree. You know, no matter what, you know, keep stacking more bits is our opinion. All right, guys. An hour on this broadcast. It's always a pleasure. Thanks to everybody there showing love in the super chat today. I appreciate you maniacs showing love to Baby Champ's Formula Fund. Indeed, we get formula with whey protein. I don't want the champ looking like Vitalik, I'll tell you that much. Shout out to Currency 365 for the love. I appreciate Currency, guys. Check out his YouTube channel. Thanks again to Original Copy for the love. Queens Races for the love. Cliff Martin out there, the super chat guys. I appreciate it. Again, it's your support there in the super chat that keeps Champagne booming out there, because they're not letting us monetize some of these videos. Some they are letting us monetize, but not all of them. And if you haven't noticed, you know, the subscribers have gone down here with this shadow ban, although the boomers, the day ones, always show up. So, you know, the shadow ban guys, these algorithms or whatnot. So I'm not mad at it. I'm just going to keep pushing the line forward. On that note, I think I'm out of here, guys. Make sure you go to the gym and enjoy your day. I'm back tomorrow with double the fun, 2 live streams. So tune in. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.